Hello and welcome to Awesome Bros, and this week I am taking you guys to the farm. Literally. Oh, little disclaimer. If you saw an ad before the video, don't freak out. We just got approved for YouTube Partner Program. Very excited. Very excited. It's been 2 years since we got removed from the partner program. Now we're back. Super stoked. Thanks for the support. So I spent my last Sunday at Libre Festival de bières fermières, which basically translates to Farmhouse Beer Fest. So if you don't know Libre, it's a brewery out there located in Mercier, just in the outskirts of Montreal, roughly about 2-hour drive from Ottawa. It's a brewery that we've been following for quite a while now, and if you follow the channel a little bit, then you know that we visited them a couple of months ago. So what happened is that they reached out to us straight up to Instagram because they wanted us to cover this event for you guys. Share the love of Farmhouse Ales with you. So this event was hosted by Libre at their brewery, which is literally near a field where they grow their own barley. They have a nice little garden where they grow some veggies, but also herbs and flowers, which they use in return in the beer. So right here, it's made... So this beer right here, Mini Surette, it's a beer made by Annie, which is the assistant brewer of Alex at Libre, and she was kind enough to explain a lot of what's going on in the back end of the brewing side, but also she's taking care of that garden. She picks up the flowers that they used in the beer, and it really showcases and very spruce up the spirit of farmhouse beers. But why a farmhouse beer festival, you might ask? So this one was a very small edition of what a farmhouse festival could be, but also it really reflects what a farmhouse in general is made of, because you can't be more local than a farmhouse. If you haven't seen the Craft Beer 101 we did on this style, then no worries, we'll have to update it, but you can still have a look at it. It's 100% worth it. But at the event, we were able to try beers from some of the best farmhouse makers out there in Quebec. I'm talking about Donham, La Schwab, Macallan, Bière au Naturel, or Robin Bière au Naturel, which is a new player in the market. Also, Oval, which is 100% a big classic. If you don't know about them, it's probably one of the most hyped up breweries here in Quebec. Libre was also offering some amazing farmhouse beers, which were served in a cask, like very fresh. It was a year aged in barrels with the barley that they harvested in the back, with the yeast that they also harvested, and some local honey. How local you can be with that, it's crazy. I love it. But then being able to showcase the effort of the farmers, but also the joint effort between breweries and local makers to create a product that's from here, that reflects the terroir of the brewery itself. So if we push things a little bit more into the future, the speaker present at the festival, Martin Thibault, who wrote a book on farmhouse beers. You can check the link in the description if you want to read it. It's in French. If you want me to translate it for you, go for it. That's going to be a lot of work. Yeah, never mind. He pointed out that in the near future, we'll see the same terroir or the same terroir differences between beer and breweries and the wineries that we have right now. So a Chardonnay from this terroir won't taste the same thing as a Chardonnay from this terroir. Beers will probably move on to the same because, like he said, you'll use berries that grows very well in that region, or cereals that are very good in that region, or let's say the Cascade from that region gives it this nice little character, and you'll be able to see a lot of differences from the region you see. But again, you can easily compare a brewer from a baker because brewers are not tied to producing only one thing that's related to where they are. They'll be brewing a German Pilsner, a New England IPA, and a Belgian Saison in probably a month or two. So it's a totally, completely different market, but I think it's moving forward a good opportunity to support the terroir, support local farmers. Like, this is the backbone of our economy, but also of what makes what we are now. Like, if we all buy more local, we create more jobs. It's also better for the environment because we reduce the amount of CO2 produced. And also, you support local folks. It's people from 3 doors down yours. Means a lot. So overall, the first edition of the Festival des bières fermières, or the Farmhouse Beer Fest at Champ-Libre, was a total success. Very small scale event, but again, small pours, amazing beers. I was able to try every single one of them, which you don't see often in beer fests in general. And having it that small made it that everyone was talking to each other. I was able to meet up with the Bière Scout out there on Instagram, folks from Baron Mag, Apologie du Mad. So it's all folks that I don't get the opportunity to meet that often since we're doing content in English. We don't get to connect a lot with the French folks out there, but please, we love you guys, and on va collaborer ensemble sur des nouveaux vidéos bientôt. Inquiétez-vous pas, soyez pas stressés. Ça me dérange pas de parler en français, y a pas de stress. Overall, thanks a lot, Champ-Libre, for having us and bros. Again, it means a lot to us. Next time I'm bringing Max, no worries, probably the dog, the baby, the girlfriend, the whole family, because what's better than a full day at the farm? So hope you guys enjoyed this little recap of this fantastic event. If you happen to be around next year when they'll do it again, then please do check him out. The link's going to be in the description. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.